Hello, hi. Welcome back to Selena's Home Entertainment. Ask Selena Entertaining. I don't know what just dropped. Hi, welcome back to me drawing, being an artist, being an icon, being a legend for you guys. So, my video had way more views than I thought would have. And I keep telling myself, no one's gonna like my art videos. And then when I do post an art video, it gets, like, people actually like it. So, like, hello, hi. I guess that inspired me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. And kind of made me keep going with this art stuff on my channel. Today's video, if you can't tell by the title, I'm drawing some Mario Girlies. Now, these aren't all the Nintendo Girlies. There are so many Nintendo Girlies that we would be here all day drawing them in my style. We would be. So I'm drawing just mainly the Mario Girlies. Fair warning, I was going to do Toadette and Birdo as well, but I was not inspired, and I was kind of like, I'm not good enough yet to like get inspiration, and I had no idea what to do with them, to be honest with you, especially Birdo. Have you seen what Birdo looks like? My brain was like, how? And I was like, yeah. So maybe in future videos, if people want, they can let me know if they want to see those characters being drawn in my style, or if I missed any other Mario Girlies. I mean, there's Dixie Kong too, but I don't really count her as a Mario girly. I count her as like a Donkey Kong girly, than like a Mario girly. And so I redraw pretty much all the characters. I've drawn these characters pretty much all except for Paulina, which is my first ever time drawing her. But the other three characters I have redrawn at least. I mean, I have drawn once at least. Rosalina I've drawn twice, and the other two girly pops once. So, just a few contexts of stuff. So, yes, I draw it for girls, and I hope you like it. It was really fun, and it really inspired me again. I have filmed this intro before, though, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I did me again. I did the me thing where I was like, oh, this video is totally not important, even though it's in my downloads for some reason. And instead of me clicking on it to see what the video is, I deleted it. And it was pretty much this intro and me choosing what I was going to do for my next drawing series. So, which was like a redraw, OC, not OC, stuff like that. It was actually really fun and interesting. And don't worry, the next drawing series won't be a redraw, hopefully. If the wheel of gods chooses that I redraw more characters. There's only so many characters I can redraw again, so don't worry about that. As well as there is a future where I draw like brand new characters I've never drawn before, and as well as like in the future I do want to draw more original characters. Like I said, I can totally take constructive criticism, and I love that when people are commenting, they are super nice to me. So like, thank you so much for that. I do read every comment, and I try to comment back as much as I physically can, or as much as YouTube wants to remind me or notify me. So thank you guys so much for the support on my previous drawing video, and I hope I hope you guys support this video and many more videos as I hopefully continue to do this, as well as my gaming content, of course. But anyways, I hope you enjoy me and me drawing and getting into my mind palace. Okay, also, my DeviantArt is in the description box down below if you want to see more high-end HD quality versions of my artworks because Instagram sucks. So if you guys want to see my artworks, and plus Instagram, I have to cut like some of my photos up, crop them and stuff. So if you want to see like the full-esque kind of photo, you should go check that out. But anyways, yeah, I again don't know how to transition out of this. I don't know how any other art YouTuber does, but we're about to get started on some Mario Girlies. Okay, so first up is my girl, Princess Daisy. So as you can see, references upon references upon references, because your girl is undecisive, especially when it came to Princess Daisy. And surprise, surprise, they don't use her enough in my opinion, because supposedly she is this girl from like Four Kingdoms who's like pretty muscular and pretty athletic in my opinion. I've always seen her as the athletic version of Princess Peach, and honestly they don't make her look any different from Princess Peach. I think that's always been my mainest complaint with like Nintendo characters in general, especially Mario female characters. They are pretty much Princess Peach, but let's do a different hair color. Let's do a different hairstyle. That's literally what it is. And it's disappointing because supposedly Princess Daisy is like an icon legend. She's actually like tanner than she is drawn as. And I wanted to go outside my comfort zone of skinny girlies. Deathly skinny though. And try a little bit more plus size, more muscular. And as you can see, I had difficulty with that because I was like, this doesn't look right. This looks too still skinny, but not enough. And I had to make sure the pose I was doing, I was going to be okay with the pose for the rest of the girly pops pretty much. So if I was going to do half body, I was going to have to do half body for all of them. If I was going to do like just headshot, then I was going to do headshot or full body, etc, etc. So I did half, and I don't know why, but I found this Daisy pose in this outfit, and I was like, I really like that, because she's supposed to be like the tomboy-esque version of Princess Peach. So I was like, oh yeah, this iconic, legendary 60s, 70s vibes, I love it. And so that's what you see here. I finally got it down sooner or later, and I slowly just started having fun again and realizing, okay, I'm trying my best here. We're trying to be the best girly pops we can. And it just sucks that compared to a lot of these other characters we're doing, Daisy is probably the most interesting character because there's not a lot of lore. And I know they're planning on making more animated Super Mario movies, so I really hope they do bring in Daisy and really like kind of help cushion her out, because now she's just more of a character who's not in the main Mario games but is more a main girly for like Super Mario Bros. Like Mario versus Sonic kind of type of games, which is fine, but I do hope to see her more in the future with a more, story arc, I guess. It kind of sucks, and seeing her now in my style, I kind of went the basic route still, because honestly my brain was like, okay, I don't know what else to do other than make her more muscular, more athletic looking. And I kept having nose problems. I redrew this character so many times, but I honestly think this final time was my best time. I don't know why I had such difficulty compared to the rest of the Mario characters we're going to get into. just know I still really do like this character because obviously I've drawn her before, and the before pic, as you'll see now, isn't that great either, because a lot of the stuff I drew of her does make zero sense, babes. And at least in this one, it makes sense to her character and to what I was trying to go for. Trying to make her this like dark, edgy person, I had no idea. And I was like, I don't know much about her. And even when you read about her, they're like, we don't know much about her personally, because she's from the second ever Mario game, and they didn't want to bring in Peach, but he needed to save somebody. And it's like, what, did he really needed to? I don't think Daisy is a one girl who needs the saving, in my personal opinion. She's the one that's kicking names and, you know, stuff like that. And so I'm slowly starting to draw makeup on my characters as well, since I've been really missing makeup recently. But I was like, let me draw it on characters. Let me make beautiful canvas, like eyeshadow clown looks like I do on myself, on my characters. If I don't have anything else going on, let me make their eyeshadow, lips, contour kind of iconic and legendary, and, you know, make it really modern. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this. Is all I got for my lovely commentary for Princess Daisy. Wait, also, I've been trying out this new pen I found on like the Clip Studio art asset stuff, and I'm really liking it. I don't know why recently, but I've been really liking like older 90s, 2000s like aesthetic. So I've been really trying to go towards more that, as it looks way cooler in my opinion, and the shading is a bit easier for me to go that route. So that's what I've been doing recently, and I've been really liking it, and just kind of going more just like with the flow sketch more than perfect lines. And yeah. Oh, Princess Peach, Miss Peach herself. I was gonna go the classic pose of Princess Peach. Like I said, I think I was too hard on myself on Daisy, and I just kind of try to do basic shapes first before I get really into it. As you can see, it looks like a third grader drawed it, and beautiful. And so now I'm slowly getting into the details of Peach and, you know, what I want to put in her, and kind of just focus on the basics again, and really just figure out my style, like the fingers and the body, and beautiful. I'm gonna fix that later. I will fix it later, please. Don't look at my noodle arms as I go through it 300 times, so don't worry. This will not be the last time I fix my arm. So anyways, for Princess Peach, I have like this emo, pretty much, Princess Peach photo from when I first drew her. And Princess Peach is probably not my favorite character. Oh, controversial. I know she just has a game out, and I really want to play it to see if I would like her better, which she has like outfit change, and it's kind of iconic. And I try to give her the really pinky e-girl kind of aesthetic, I guess. I'm not good at hair. Never happened. Still am not. So these pink highlights that you're gonna see eventually, it's not a good look for me, and I try so hard and get so far. As well as oh god, what are these noses mean? Anyways, I try to give them like this like modern piercing on their face somewhere. I think it makes it look cooler and it makes them look cooler. I don't know why I had an issue with this dress, but babes, I had an issue with this dress because I don't really draw dresses. I draw like paints, or I just draw like a skirt, which is easier, but like for some reason a princess dress is really hard for me, so that's neither here or there. With my 2021 drawing, I made her get captured by Bowser and Mario never saves her, so that's kind of my thing. But in this one, I just kind of did a basic redraw. Maybe in the future I'll do that redraw where she stays with Bowser. She doesn't ever get saved, so she kind of becomes like an evil Princess Peach, which I think made her look cooler, in my personal opinion. And so here we are doing her lovely makeup. Like, I'm a makeup artist and I love it. I love doing the makeup on my characters because it's just so much fun. So I go back with the line art. I don't know if you guys do it in your drawings where it's like full blackout eyeliner, while other times it's just like a darker version of this color you're using. And I don't know how I feel about that because I still don't really like full-on black line art, but I also really don't like the line art I did on Peach really either. So I don't know, I'm kind of hit or miss on that. Maybe I just need to get better at my line art, but that's neither here or there. Not today, Betty. But anyways, enjoy the rest of this art. Yeah. Finally, on to my personal favorite character. Obviously, I've drawn her 2 times before, so she is my favorite character. Because look at her, she's an icon, legend. I love her hair, the right amount of blonde, and her story is so interesting. A princess in space. Space princess, space galaxy. And I don't know if you guys watch my TikToks, but on my TikTok I complained that, to be honest, I don't think Nintendo really pushed the limits on a space princess, which is still correct in my opinion to this day, because I personally think she should have looked more galaxy-like, had stars in her or something. So that's what I did here. I completely changed from the 2 other ones and kind of made her this alien-like character. I had issues with her skin as well because I didn't know if I wanted to just do like pale skin, dark skin, or just no skin at all. I really wanted to emphasize the galaxy like little tubes I have for her. So you'll see I have issues with it for me personally for a while because I did try the dark skin color, but I, as a white woman, I'm not the greatest at like makeup wise for darker skins, and I'll admit that. So I definitely try my hardest to fit in the color code, but also try something new, and neither skin tone were working for me. So in the end, I do like a really cool see-through-esque kind of skin color for Princess Rosalina, and I really do like it because it really shows the galaxy behind her, really shows the galaxy in her, and I just think her story overall is super interesting. And in the past, when I've drawn her twice, I've always thought of her as this like forgotten princess that was lost in the stars, and she lives immortal, and she lives so long that like stars die, but she never really truly dies because she is the princess of the galaxy or stars. She's also my favorite character because she was the first princess I kind of experienced. Super Mario Galaxy, she was introduced in that. I fell in love with her. I was like, oh my god, I'm in love with you. She is the reason why for the longest time in high school to beginning of college, I had my hair dyed like super platinum like hers, because I was like, well, some people were like Elsa for sure, and I was like, yes, Elsa for sure, but Princess Rosalina was my inspo. I was like, I want to be like her, icon, legend, icon, platinum blonde girly. And you can see I'm static here because I am looking at this 3 million ways. How can I shade this? How can I deepen it? How can I make it look better? Because in my opinion, when the galaxy show, I want the galaxies to be kind of the star. And I'm going to tell you this before I write this on my canvas. I forgot to film that part. I forgot to press record on OBS while coloring in my little galaxies here into space little things. So eventually you're going to see this like drastic cut of the galaxies being there all of a sudden, and that was because I forgot. I was so like figuring out like what to do that I was just testing out colors, and then all of a sudden I was in drawing mode and I forgot to press record. So that's neither here or there. Just enjoy the rest, because Princess Rosalina, in my opinion, is the icon legend. And I love the theory that Rosalina and Princess Peach are related. Icon, legend, can't disappoint. But anyways, enjoy the rest of the drawing. And last but certainly not least, Pauline. I know I said Paulina in the intro and I was too lazy to write a text saying Pauline, but her name is Pauline and my whole brain was like Paulina. I don't know. Don't ask me this question. So this is the icon legend. She's kind of a new character. She was, I think, fully introduced in Mario Odyssey. So she's kind of a newbie. She's a newbie, and I never drawn her in the past because I was like, I don't know much about her. And when I did start drawing like Mario Girlies, she wasn't as popular as she is now. She's now more in the Mario games, and she was like in one, like I think she was just in Odyssey when I first draw the Mario Girlie. So I was like, she's probably not a regular kind of thing, but now she is. So now I was like, finally a new character I can add into my redrawing series in the future. But as you can see, she's iconic, she's legendary. I try to give her this really like voluptuous pose, obviously, if you can't tell, but I'm still not as good as proportions as I wish I could be. And so when I try certain proportions, I'm like, in my head, I think it looks amazing, great, like, wow, what a superstar. But then when I draw it, it's like, wow, that looks weird. Like, I still can't get shoulders right. Me and shoulders, we have beef, we have issues. Because every time I'm like, this is the perfect pose. And then you see my shoulders there, absolutely horrendous. It's weird. And then I try to give her a little quirky look, like making her look like a demon in a sense, or like a monster or something, just to give Pauline something a bit more unique, because I feel like without that, she's just kind of boring. Even though she sings, which is kind of iconic, I could have drawn her as like a siren for Mermaid, but that sounds like a lot more work than I want to put in for this character. I don't really have any connection to that I don't really like. She's just kind of there. She's kind of iconic. She's hot. She's a bit different compared to the other girly pops. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. I add a lot of glitter in this, and I will keep adding glitter stars into every one of my pieces now because it makes the piece look so pretty. I love glitter and stars. I also changed the eyeshadow. It's a complete accident. I thought for sure she had red eyeshadow, and then I looked back at the reference and I was like, oh shoot, she has purple, and it was already too late. I was already deep into eyeshadow, couldn't change it, and I couldn't go back. So I was like, you know what? We're keeping the red. It looks good. It looks cohesive enough. But dang, would my eyeshadow that I did for her, if it looked purple, it would have looked a little bit more depthy and a little bit less one tone. But that's for future me, in the way future, if I ever redraw these girls again to worry about than what I did right now. But I'm really proud of the makeup I did for her, and as you can see, the final girl, I finally kind of got my groove with the makeup. And as I draw more often for you guys in this series, I will start slowly getting into my groove again, and slowly, because again, this is still a very new program for me, so I'm gonna find new things and how to do them probably every video I do until I get used to the program and it makes it look like I know this program like the back of my hand, which I don't. So enjoy the rest of the drawing. Hi. Yes. Hi. Why am I out of breath? I moved 5 millimeters from my chair and Hi. Hello. Oh my. And that is it for this video today. That's right. I did 4 girly pops in this video, and if you want to see me draw other characters, please let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I hope to not do other redraws, but you know, you never know what the wheel of God will choose this round, okay? But I hope if you're new here, I hope you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I post new videos. Let me know what you think about these redraws. Do you like them, dislike them? Let me know. Like I said, I can take constructive criticism. Constructive. Thanks for enjoying the video, and go check out my other drawing videos if you want to watch me draw. Thanks.